I've been asked to share my story. Where did it all begin? How did I enter this wellness journey? For those that ask me that question, I typically have this canned default response. I was living very unwell, and that was in every regard in my life. It was physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, I was unwell. This is going to be a very fast track story and recollection of my past, but here I go. In my 20s, I was addicted to opiates and benzodiazepines. I was essentially codependent on prescription pills. The catalyst for me when I was abusing prescription pills was the death of my father. I didn't know then that there were healthier ways to cope with the death of a loved one. If I knew then what I know now, I probably would have made different decisions, but here we are. The prescription pills quickly evolved into abusing alcohol. I was using alcohol again to numb trauma, to numb childhood wounds, to numb the death of my father, to numb the grieving I essentially didn't want to feel. My life was going downward pretty fast, and I made the decision in my late 20s to my early 30s to remove all substances from my life, and it was the best decision I ever made. For 3 years, I was on the up and up. I was progressing in my career. I was going back to school. I was forming healthier relationships, and it was amazing. Then lo and behold, COVID-19. I was lost. I was scared, I was vulnerable, and I was sharing this collective trauma with the world, not knowing how to navigate it. And I started drinking again. For the past 2 years, my relationship with alcohol has been complicated. I try to drink only socially, and then I found myself, when a crisis situation occurred, that I started abusing alcohol again, and I started using it as a coping mechanism. I started falling back to old patterns of behavior. Only recently have I made the decision to again remove alcohol from my life, and it's been an up and down journey for sure. Throughout the times where I abused drugs and alcohol, I made a lot of mistakes and missteps and errors. I did not conduct myself in the way that I found was respectful, and it took a long time to really heal and grieve and accept my past for what it was, which is a major learning lesson. The purpose of me sharing my story is to emphasize that you are not defined by your past. You're not defined by your former behaviors and actions. You're defined by how you overcome those challenges and those struggles, and how you take those lessons to become a better version of yourself. That's how you're defined. I hope this message and story really resonates with someone out there, and I'm here to talk further about my journey and hopefully to connect with you in a way to help you heal from your past so that you can become a beautiful, stronger, wiser version of yourself today.